Let us now go to the 13th sum. They say during a thunderstorm, the movement of water molecules within the clouds creates friction, partially causing the bottom part of the clouds to become negatively charged. This implies that the bottom of the cloud and the ground act as parallel plate capacitor. If the electric field between the cloud and the ground exceeds the dielectric breakdown of air 3 into 10 power 6 volt per meter, lightning will occur. If the bottom part of the cloud is 1000 meters from the ground, okay, determine or calculate the potential difference between the ground and the cloud. In lightning, around 25 coulomb of charge of electrons is transferred. Calculate the potential energy stored, okay, or between the cloud and the ground. See, we are very familiar with lightning and all. Okay, so during lightning, let's imagine this is a cloud here. Okay, during lightning, large amount of current will flow through the air and it will reach the ground. Okay, they say that in a cloud there are a lot of water molecules, we know. Okay, because the water molecules will keep on moving, they keep friction, they have friction there. Due to friction, the bottom part of the cloud will become negative and the top will become positive. Okay, and you see this is negative, means by induction the ground will become positive. Okay, they say the height of the cloud is 1000 meters above the ground. Okay, and the electric field is given. Okay, if the electric field is greater than 3 in 10 power 6 volt per meter, current can flow into air. Okay, so lightning can occur. You must calculate the potential difference between the cloud and the ground. It's like a parallel plate capacitor only. Okay, the cloud and the ground is like a parallel plate capacitor. You must find the potential difference. Second one is, in lightning 25 coulomb of electrons is transferred. Okay, so second part they give us Q is equal to 25 coulombs. Okay, calculate the potential energy. Okay, so we have to find two things: potential difference and then electrostatic potential energy. Okay, let me write about the question there. Okay, so let me draw a diagram on top. So this is a cloud here, ground is the negative part, positive. Okay, then they give us a height here. Height is 1000 meters. They say the electric field, that is must be 3 into 10 power 6 volts per meter for lightning to occur. Okay, you must calculate two things. First one, potential difference. Then second one, if charge is 25 coulombs, if charge is flowing through, what will be the electrostatic potential energy? Okay, so these are things that are given. It's very simple only. They say the cloud and the ground is like a parallel plate capacitor. This is a cloud here. Okay. So for a parallel plate capacitor, okay, we know the formula. That is first one, V is equal to E into D. Okay, this formula we know. Okay, it's very simple. Just substitute the values only. Okay, for part A. So 3 into 10 power 6 into the distance is 1000. Okay, now 1000 how we can write? 10 power 3. Okay, so we get here 3 into 10 power 9 volts. Okay, this is the value for the electrostatic potential. Okay, yes, it's correct only. So this is the answer we need. So potential difference between the cloud and the ground is 3 into 10 power 9 volts. Okay, so easy. Then second part they say for B. So this one for A. Okay, for B, if the charge Q is equal to 25 coulombs, okay, what will be the electrostatic potential energy? Okay. For that, there's a formula there. The potential energy U is equal to Q into V. Okay, so Q is 25 coulombs. V we know. Okay, this is the potential difference we had. Okay, 3 into 10 power 9. So multiply this. 25 into 3. 5 3 is 15. 3 to 6 plus 1 7. 75 into 10 power 9. This is the potential energy now. So what you must write? The assumed is energy. Assumed of energy is joules. Okay. So this answer here. So easy. Okay. Just need to know the formula. V is ED and potential energy U is equal to Q into V. Okay. Thank you for watching.